Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kathleen, and today's video is going to be another book tag. And today's book tag is the Never Will I Ever book tag, and it is very similar to the I Never book tag that I did a few weeks ago. I'll leave a link down below if you would like to watch that video. But this tag was created by the Irish reader, so I'll leave his original video down below for you guys to check it out. No, I was not tagged by anyone to do this tag, but when has that ever stopped me? Anyway, let's go ahead and get started with the question. Alright, so question number 1 is, never will I ever ship this. Pick a book or series OTP that you will never ship. This was actually pretty easy because this is the one couple that I feel this strongly about when it comes to not shipping them together, and that is Selena and Rowan. I know that they're endgame, guys, I know, but I do not support the relationship. I do not like Rowan. I think he's too controlling. I know that people don't agree with me, and that's okay, but personally I just don't like Rowan. Question number 2. Never will I ever forget this ending. Choose a book or series ending that you will never forget, whether it's in a good way or a bad way. So the book that I chose is The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak. This ending was just beautifully written. I loved every single moment of it. I loved every aspect of it. It was just beautifully ended. I just thought it was so well done. It wrapped up everything so nicely and neatly, and it is one of the reasons why The Book Thief is one of my favorite books of all time. Alright, and then question number 3 is, never will I ever get over this character's death. Pick a character death from a book or series that you will never stop mourning. So obviously this is going to be a huge spoiler, so if you don't want to hear my answer to this question, go ahead and skip to this timestamp on the video. So basically, I will never get over the deaths, yes, as in multiple deaths, of the Book Thief, the ending of The Book Thief. I couldn't get over that book for days. Like, I literally sat on my desk and just stared at the wall, and I was like, I cannot believe this is happening, because it was so tragic and it was so horrifying, and it was, I mean, obviously it is a book based on World War II, so you expect somebody to die, but I didn't expect that many to die, and it was just so heartbreaking, and it is one of the reasons why the book stuck with me for so long, and I of course will never stop mourning the deaths of those characters. And then question number 4. Never will I ever stop crying over this book. Pick a book or series that you will always cry over, whether in a good or bad way. So all I'm gonna do is hold up this book. This book was so beautifully written. It was stunning, but it was also really sad and tragic, and I cried like ugly cried over this book. And I know for a fact that I will always cry over this book, no matter how many times I read it. Question number 5. Never will I ever read this book or series. Pick a book or series that you will never read. I'm going to twist this question a little, and I'm going to say a book series that I will never finish, and that is the Twilight books. I read the first book, I read halfway through the second book, and then I DNF'd it, so I never read the third and the fourth book, and I honestly have no intention on finishing the series. I have watched the movies. I don't know how closely the movies follow the books, but I honestly have no interest in reading the books. I've seen the movies, and that's good enough for me. Question number 6. Never will I ever stop raving about this book series. Pick a book series that you will never stop raving about or recommending. And of course, the book that I chose is The Kiss of Deception by Mary E. Pearson. I love this book. When I read this book at towards the beginning of 2016, I pretty much talked about this book on almost every single video after I finished reading this book. I just love it. It was just so much fun, and I love the characters, I love the plot line, and there was just I loved everything about this book. It was one of my favorite reads of 2016. It was just so amazing. I loved it. In case you don't know what this is about, it is about a princess named Leah who runs away from her arranged marriage, and then the prince that she left at the altar runs after her, but so does an assassin, and it's honestly there's so much more to the story. Honestly, there is, and it's fantastic, and I will highly recommend everyone to read it. Alright, and then question number 7. Never will I ever lend this book or series to a friend. Pick a book or series you will never let anyone borrow. Alright, and then the books that I chose is my Harry Potter series, and they're up on my shelf. I'm not gonna get them down because it's actually pretty heavy, but here's what they look like. This is the pretty UK editions of the Harry Potter series, and it is so gorgeous and they are so beautiful, and I will never let anyone borrow them because not only were they very, very expensive, but they're also very beautiful. I will not trust you with my Harry Potter books because they are just too precious for me. And then question number 8 is, never will I ever not tag you. Tag 3 friends to do this tag that you will never stop tagging. So okay, let's go ahead and tag a bunch of people. So I'm gonna go ahead and tag Grace from G Swizzle Books because I feel like I always tag her in a tag. Let's go ahead and tag Chloe from the Brunette Bibliophile. Let's go ahead and tag Elizabeth from the Owlery. Let's go ahead and tag Jill from Midnight Reads. Let's go ahead and tag Mina from Demigods Are Dauntless and Jules from Jewel Reads. Let's go ahead and tag the Sushi Dragon Master because I love her. She always comments on every single one of my videos, and of course I have to tag her. Anyway guys, so those are all the questions for the Never Will I Ever book tag. I love this tag. It's probably one of my favorite tags that I've done in a while. Anyway, let me know down in the comments below if you've done this tag because I would love to go check out your video and see what your answers were. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like if you did and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. All of my social medias are linked down below, including Twitter, Instagram, and Goodreads if you would like to follow me. I hope to see you guys on my next video. Have a good day guys and keep reading. Bye.